You want to talk about the first time I smoked crack? No? Well, too bad. This was about 6 months into my heroin addiction, which means it was about 4 months after heroin stopped being fun. My boyfriend had some money one night, and that's when he mentioned for the first time that he used to smoke crack. He asked, "Would you like to smoke crack too?" And I said, "Yeah, I love doing new drugs. They're very fun for a little while." We went to a house that had very crack den vibes, and we met a guy that I had never met before, but he had crack den vibes too. We wanted to just buy crack and leave, but he was one of those dealers that's like, "Hey, stick around, let's have some fun together," and that usually meant we got free drugs, so we stayed. They handed me the crack pipe, and I assume it was like watching an old person learn how to use Facebook. Like, I eventually figured out how to use it, but it took a while of being very sad and pathetic before we got to that point. I took my first hit, and suddenly everything I had ever loved meant nothing anymore. The only thing that meant anything was crack. In real life, I'm very, very shy and very, very awkward, but I wasn't either of those things on crack, or if I was, I didn't notice or care. And then we got a call that our good friend's girlfriend had just broken up with him, and he needed somebody to hang out with. This poor, heartbroken dude gets into our car and is hanging out with me while on crack for the first time. He was crying, and he started telling us everything that happened. They had been dating for a really long time, and it was actually his girlfriend that had introduced me to the guy I was dating at the time. And I don't know if he had been talking for 2 minutes or 5 hours, but I finally got him to calm down a little bit, and I knew what we had to do. I knew what would make him feel better. And then we all smoked a bunch of crack together until like 4 a.m.